This is the story of Rosalin Lewis, aged 24, a Texas cheerleader coach and mother to 3 kids who was beaten to death with a hammer by her boyfriend, William Christian Thomas, aged 23. Just few days after they celebrated dating each other for 1 year, William got upset during a domestic issue and he decided to end her life in a brutal manner by beating life out of her with a hammer. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story will be taking us to Jasper, Texas. Located in deep East Texas amid 3 beautiful lakes, Jasper is a caring community. With a population of approximately 8,500 people, Jasper is the county seat of Jasper County. In Jasper, the crime rate stands at 4,153 per 100,000 residents, surpassing the national average by 78.67%. Rosalin Lewis was born on August 14, 1999, in Jasper, Texas. Rosalin was a young lady who grew up in a Christian home. Rosalin was active in the church and dedicated to doing the Lord's work. She was a choir member at some point in her life. As Rosalin grew in her relationship with God, she advanced her calling and became the Sunday school teacher for the primary children. Outside of her work for the Lord, she was a cheerleader for Jasper High School, class of 2017. In her senior year, she co-founded Stunning Stars Cheer and Dance with her mother and served as the head cheer coach for Jasper Youth Cheer.
And first place, Youth Best Cheerleader Duo is going on with Bailey and Jordan from Twister Sports!
Good job!
She taught a lot of young girls how to dance and she was loved by many around town. Rosalin's lifelong dream was to become a veterinary tech while continuing to lead and coach Stunning Stars to the state championship. Rosalin Lewis, who was affectionately called Roro or Coach Ro, was the coach for Jasper Youth Cheer and offered private cheer lessons.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 1.
Rosalin had 3 children aged 5, 3, and 2. She loved her kids. She was a very great mother according to her family.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. What does this say?
Yes.
Good job. Take a point. What does this one say?
Okay.
Yes. Take a point. You don't have to eat it. Just sit it over there on your side. What does...
That's good.
What does this one say?
Bye.
Good job. Take a point.
That's good.
Sit it down. What does this one say?
Walk.
Good job. Take a point. Let's do some addition.
She was dating a young man who most likely was the father to 1 or 2 of the kids. It was a very nice relationship at some point because he can be seen in the kids' life and also they can be seen holding each other in a romantic way sometimes in the middle of 2021. But somewhere along the line, she opted for someone else, and that person is a young man named William Christian Thomas, age 23. They started dating around late 2022, not too long after she left the dad of her kids. She was happy in her new relationship and things seemed perfect. They posted each other online. They posted how they loved each other. In a video posted on October 2023, he captioned it, "Our 1-year anniversary today." If things were great in paradise or not, no one knows, even though friends and family saw a nice and sweet relationship online. Just 3 weeks after him posting their 1-year anniversary milestone, disaster struck. During a petty domestic dispute between these two lovebirds, William lost his cool. He got so upset at her that he picked a hammer and started beating her in the head with it. He eventually beat the mother of 3 with the hammer to death before he left. She was later found by someone who called the cops. Officers from the Jasper Police Department were dispatched to the Murtis Village apartments in the 200 block of Murtis Street, just off of Highway 190 East, shortly before 5 a.m., when it was reported that the incident had occurred. Officers arrived at the scene to find the resident of the home, Rosalin Lewis, 24, had apparently been beaten to death following a dispute or argument between she and 23-year-old William Christian Thomas.
Jasper, people there rallying around the family of a young mother. Police say she was beaten to death. 24-year-old Rosalin Lewis was found dead at the Murtis Village apartments. She leaves behind 3 young children, ages 2, 3, and 5 years old. These are photos her relatives shared with us. They've created a GoFundMe to help with expenses, and we have a link on our website. Meanwhile, Lewis's boyfriend, 23-year-old William Thomas, has been charged with her murder. He's being held in the Jasper County Jail on $1 million bond.
Her cause of death was ruled as blunt force trauma. He was said to have beaten her life out of her. Jasper police accused William of using a hammer to strike blows to the head and causing the death of Rosaline at her apartment in Murtis Village in East Jasper. 23-year-old William Christian Thomas was arrested and charged with murder. After considering testimony and evidence from District Attorney and Pickle, grand jurors indicted William on a charge of first-degree murder. William remains in custody at the Jasper County Jail, with his bond set at $1 million. Rosaline was a loving and compassionate person who enjoyed cheering, dancing, coaching, singing, and traveling with her family. Most of all, she loved and adored her children. Her babies were her world, and anyone who witnessed her gazing into their faces was blinded by the pure joy radiating from her. Rosaline wanted nothing more than for her children to have a wonderful life. Unfortunately, it was all cut short by a young man who could not check his emotions. We hope Rosalin Lewis gets the justice she deserves. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of Rosalin Lewis. May Rosalin's memory be a blessing for her family and for all who knew her, and may her life and death be an inspiration and a turning point towards justice and increased protection for domestic abuse survivors. Please stay safe out there, and see you guys in the next video.